In this free agency, man, I'm a free agent. I don't got no job. Who should sign me in free agency?
I think New York need a quarterback right now.
New York, who?
The Giants.
Okay, brother, thank you. I'll give him a call.
Figuring out where you're heading to next.
Yeah, where we going, man? I gotta put in the order for the jersey, bro. What we doing?
I know I can go out there and lead.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Kicking It with me, D. You feel me? And my boy, Brad Wing.
What up, my boy? You good?
Good with it, man. Y'all already know we presented by Sleeper, the #1 fantasy football app in the world, Craig. They still got their Play 5, Win 55 deal for new users only. All you got to do is make a deposit, place a $5 contest, and you receive $55 in free entries, fam. Make sure y'all listen and subscribe on Spotify or wherever y'all get your podcasts at. It don't matter. Follow us on the socials, Kicking It with D. And watch and subscribe on YouTube and hit that notification bell so you know whenever we post. Last week was a fun little episode, man. We had James Cook. I enjoyed it. Buddy cool as hell.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him after that, bro. My respect for him just skyrocketed.
I knew it's going to be a real interview and a good interview when he just got in the Lambo and hit us.
Yeah. And then, bro, it's funny because as soon as we finished the interview, he got out the Lambo.
He just went right back in the house.
Right back inside. So
that's his office,
he was good, bro.
He a real one for not canceling, though, because they ended up losing.
That's when I knew he was a real one as soon as he got on the call because, man, we done had a lot of cancellations. And it's easy to be just like, man, fuck this shit, you know, but just his demeanor, his attitude,
he's
even
real,
with
bro.
the ref shit, like
he's real. He said, man,
we kind of set him up to dog the refs. No, I'm not going there, bro.
We was trying to get some clips off him.
We got some, but he was like, he was just business, man.
That
so
boy said,
I like
fuck
it.
the refs and fuck all them Super Bowl contenders. We ain't
I'm not in
so
it.
I don't give a
Yeah. So I'm a fan, bro. My respect for him just went up.
He a real one, James Cook, man. And again, he's slept on, bro, because he's the third best back in the league right now.
He's one of
arguably
the best.
Second.
Yeah, one of the best.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
ain't
saying?
nobody touching Saquon right now. But you feel me? He's tied with Derrick Henry on touchdowns, and nobody really talks about him, bro.
We gonna get to Saquon in a little bit, bro. But how was your week, bro? You was down in Florida.
Yeah, you feel me? I went to Tallahassee, Florida State. I went to Seminoles. I put up on my boy Terrion Arnold and Keon Coleman. We hosted a little event for the city. Yeah. We had some ones out there in Tally, bro. It was lit, bro.
You hadn't done one for a little minute, huh? When was the last one you did?
Ooh, the last one I did was probably like September, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe even before that, bro.
It was good to be back out there doing it again.
Bro, it felt good. A little stressful because there was a lot of people we had to wrangle and move around.
The energy, bro. Look, I got to come pull up one of these because the energy looks crazy.
It's crazy. Never been to one, bro. We had people on the stands, bro. We had people all around the field. Motherfuckers were sitting on a scoreboard watching. Bro,
I didn't know the big dogs was going to be competing.
Oh, bro. Terrion got out there.
I seen the little clip.
I'm like, we hosting this shit. He's like, bro, I'm finna line up a receiver. He's like, I ain't gonna be DB because just in case.
Hey, he looked good at wide. That was his only one rep?
His only rep, but so he. And in my head, I'm like, all right, bro, you're a pro. If you're competing in this shit, you end up winning.
It's not fair.
It's not fair,
and
bro. You're
also,
a fucking
bro,
pro.
like,
and you're putting up cash prize.
I know he's young, bro, but like.
Something could happen, bro.
Something could happen. Like, you're a pro. Everybody else out there, bro, you're a meal ticket.
Yeah.
Like,
it ain't worth it.
Doing
but
Terrion Arnold right there is for life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's for life. So.
But Buddy did his thing. He came out. He ran one rep. Keon Coleman was at quarterback. He's like, I'm taking him deep. Throw it. Throws the bitch, and he just lays out one hand. Bro, he threw a dot too, bro. And the whole place just exploded. And he a real one because the DB he beat, he got up afterwards and was like, you know what? I ain't going to make you be out because of this. Somebody else go up against him.
That's real.
He a real one, bro. He a real one. And at the end, that boy was like, fuck it, bro. So we gave out a $20,000 prize. Yeah. At the end, he's like, oh, the winner, I'll give you a deal right now. If you line up and go against me, best of 3, I'll double the pot if you win.
40
But if you lose, you won't walk out with shit. Bruh. Everybody was like, oh, I'm sitting there like, oh, hold on. Is you putting it up?
That boy a gambler.
Yeah.
That boy a gambler.
And the dude ended up not taking it, though. But I mean, I feel him.
Smart.
Because you a pro. I fuck around and did all this shit, won $20,000, and now I could lose it all.
Yeah, fuck no. I'm taking this 20.
I'm
That 20
going to the crib.
That 20 to somebody, bro.
Life-changing.
That's taking care of a lot
That's
of
life-changing,
shit, bro.
But it was a good weekend. We hit the studio.
I called you last night.
We took a couple
in the studio,
I was turned up in that bit, but I ain't gonna lie. Terrion can rap, bro. He a good freestyler.
I'm excited to see the video. See what you
we did a
cook up,
vlog, and we did a main channel video, the one-on-ones. It's gonna be dope, bro.
You done had a better week than me, bro. I done got my heart broke.
Yeah, what happened, bro?
I just fell in love with the bottle girl. You know how it goes. When I met her, she wasn't a bottle girl.
And she turned into a bottle girl. Maybe she turned into a bottle girl because of you. Maybe
Well, see, that's the thing, bro. I like told her, yeah, it's a great idea, this and that. Knowing in my head, it was
bro.
a bad
You gotta
idea.
keep it real. Be like, nah, hell no, don't do that shit.
Yeah,
I couldn't date about a girl, me personally.
Yeah, she's a good girl, bro.
I'm not like a jealous type or like insecure or nothing, but it's just something about my girl being in lingerie, walking around.
Because younger me, I was like a little jealous and shit. But as I've gotten older, bro, I just don't really care as much. I got a son and shit now, so I feel it. I don't really.
But still,
care
it's like you don't want your woman out there.
But yeah, it's just different. Like I said, I met her. She worked at the gym and shit. Now she's just the hours. She's out in the street. So
broke your heart.
I got a heart broke, man.
Damn, bro. We thought you found the one, bro.
Yeah, I thought I found
earlier,
the one.
like way deep into
like
the
second
podcast.
episode.
Yeah, he was talking about it. He's like, boy, she the one. She the one,
man.
And he comes every week at the crib, always talking about her, always hanging out. And slowly, I just ain't been seeing her come around no more, man.
Yeah. It is what it is, bro. I'm
pouring
out
out for my dog, man. Pouring out for my dog,
man. I'm out here looking for love. Y'all send it into the DMs if you know any lovers out there. Appreciate it.
Hey, you might be able to find one at Super Bowl this coming weekend.
Super Bowl Sunday. I'm going, bro. I got 5 tickets for the fam.
That boy done splurged.
Yeah, man. We're going to go pull up, take Bentley down there. Mom and Dad are coming in. My brother, I ain't seen that.
You bought the tickets or you got like a brand?
Nah, I ain't got no brand deal.
How much that shit set you back, boy? How much it set you back, boy?
It was a little bit, man. Over 10, under 20.
Them tickets get up there.
But it's not bad compared to the... Bro, I think the one that was out here not too long ago.
Oh, it was bad.
They were like...
Yeah. Because I think
you can't get none under 10 back then.
The same weekend was like this big golf tournament, Waste Management.
When is that?
I think it's this week.
Oh, that's
this week or next week.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she got some. Yeah, damn, boy. Hey, y'all, quick interruption to make our sleeper picks of the week. It's Super Bowl season.
Super Bowl Sunday.
It's now or never, fam. The very last opportunity to make picks with football season. So let me set it off. Saquon, 0.5 anytime TD.
Cash.
More cash. I'm going on a wing and saying Patrick Mahomes is going to have more than 29.5 rushing yards. It's the game. He got to get right. Travis Kelce, his line was at like 5.5 receptions. I bumped it down to 4.
Okay.
More. He got to. This is the game of his life, fam. His wifey in the stands. He didn't do shit last game, so he can't show up twice.
You would think.
A.J. Brown.
Your partner.
4 receptions. His line was at 6.5.
I'm keeping him.
Bumped him down to 4. And then last but not least, Big Butker. I'm taking him for more than 1.5 field goals made.
Okay.
That's my slip.
Not bad.
Big money slip.
Not bad.
I'll put my life on it.
Yeah, I'd keep AJ away from that slip, but that's you.
Who you got, Brad? What you got?
My picks. Saquon Barkley,
Easy.
anytime rushing touchdown happening. Jalen Hurts, anytime rushing touchdown.
Yeah, the touch push.
They got to.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt over 45.5 yards.
Ooh,
I know everyone's on Pacheco, but
he's
bro,
in
my head, he's RB1.
Yeah, for sure.
So him
Pacheco
over 45.
ain't been the same since he came back, bro.
Not since that injury. And then the last one, this one I don't feel the best about, but we'll see. Hollywood Brown over 3.5 receptions.
Oh yeah.
I think he's had right around 3 the last couple games, so we'll see. So we got Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown, Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, Kareem Hunt over 45.5 yards, Hollywood Brown over 3.5 receptions.
Chat, let us know some of your picks, some of your locks, who you looking for, who you betting on.
Let us know how y'all did in the NFL season, bro. What was the stats? Drop them below. Were we up? Were we down?
I'm down for sure.
Were we in middle? Like
I think everybody can agree.
I'm down a little bit.
Down.
Only 3 figures, though. We're not in the 4-figure downs yet. Can you say that?
No.
Right.
Can't. 4 figures for sure. Maybe 5.
Be smart with it.
Maybe 5 figures, brother.
Be smart with it.
Hey, man, now let's get back to this podcast before I lose more money, man. Let's go. Man, y'all, listen, we got a special episode today, bro. Our guest is a legend.
Legend, bro.
The king of pregame pump-ups, man. Post-game press conferences. Arguably, I think he's the most entertaining player in the league right now.
Definitely.
He's funny. He just... And I don't think he means to be funny,
That's
bro.
what makes it so funny.
He just is himself, and he's just like a fucking walking meme, bro.
Yeah.
Boys, we got Florida State quarterback, current free agent, was with the Browns, Mr. Jameis Winston, man.
Jameis! What up, baby?
What's good, brother? It's good to have you on, bro. It's a blessing, man.
Man, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed I've always was inspired by you standing on business, man, especially with the NCAA and finding a way and being resilient and still finding a way, doing your thing.
You a real one, bro. It's crazy because back in the days, bro, before I ended up going to UCF, I was a big Florida State guy, bro. I started watching football at 14, so that's around when y'all was really turning up, going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And, bro, you inspired me, bro. I just love watching the journey, and I love seeing where things have taken you today, bro.
As you know, bro, it's day by day, and it's living by design, not default, bro.
Yes,
So.
sir.
You an easy man to root for, bro. We are rooting for you, bro.
I appreciate you, brother.
Where you at right now, bro? I was just in your city.
I'm in New Orleans, man. I'm getting ready for this Super Bowl, man.
Oh yeah.
Down here getting ready.
Yeah, how you
Think
feeling?
of a master plan, man.
How you feeling? They got you doing a bunch of stuff now, huh? Doing some announcing and things like that.
Yeah, I'm blessed. Now I'm doing more like lifestyle pieces. But we got a good plan together with Fox. Just really showing people the city, man. Showing people how cultural and how vibrant New Orleans is.
It's a beautiful city.
I was blessed, man. 5 years ago when I got the opportunity to play here, and me being from Alabama, like it's like home to me.
Oh, that's a blessing. Yeah, it's right next door to Alabama, huh?
Yeah. I went to LSU. I'm from Australia. I moved to Baton Rouge in 2009, and that's my home now. So I've been to New Orleans plenty of times. I tell everybody, man, Louisiana, and especially New Orleans, so rich in culture, rich in history. It's really a special place, man. I tell everybody they got to knock it off the bucket list for sure.
It was. So you got a dose of that Louisiana snow, huh?
Oh yeah, man. I got 10 inches at the crib, bro. It was wild.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable, bro.
And
like,
we're not built for that.
Like I was in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And it snowed there, but it was a blizzard here.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it was dumping on us.
Yeah, it was bad, bro.
And we weren't ready for it.
How you said, being from Alabama right there next door to New Orleans, probably knew about New Orleans growing up your whole life. What was it like being there in the city? I feel like the city embraced you pretty good, bro.
Yeah, like I said, it was like home, man. I cherish this opportunity. In terms of my career, it was a point where I went from 20 million to 800,000.
Yeah.
In terms of the salary. So, like, in terms of value, my perspective value in the NFL had dropped. So it was just, me and my faith and building back up, and I had the chance to choose to get better throughout this year. And I got a chance to be with Drew Brees and Sean Payne, man, in a city that I love, in a city that's electric, in a city that if you give respect to this city, it's gonna give respect to you as long as you be real.
Yep.
And that's how it is down here in New Orleans. Like we have people that are authentically themselves, and they embrace that because that's who I am. So it was a picture perfect match, dog.
It's a crazy, bro. I tell people all the time when I was with the Giants. Me and Odell were playing against the Saints one time down in New Orleans, and people forget all those Saints fans, they're LSU fans first. So they're like celebrating for Odell when Odell scores. I do a good punt, they're cheering. It was crazy, bro. But you're right. It's a city and a place, really the whole state. If you do the right thing and work hard, keep your head down, man, they are going to respect you and pay that love back tenfold, man. And that's why I always felt you got treated down there, because I can't go in no room down in Louisiana with someone bad to say something about you, bro. They'll love you down there.
But no, I appreciate you.
The people love you, man. The people love you, bro.
He's a man of the people, bro.
Man of the people.
We got to get something out of the way real quick, or else I'm going to get in trouble for my boy. So I don't know if you know, me and Deestroying play in the UFL for the San Antonio Brahmas. Yeah. And last year, we had one of our teammates get elevated to the NFL to no other team than the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
We got our boy Rex Sunahara, the long snapper.
The most important position on the field.
The most important player in the whole locker room.
Rex was right there with y'all.
Yeah, man. So
I definitely enjoyed being Rex's teammate.
Yeah.
Because I always value the men that are on the roster, and then the next week you don't see them, and then the next week they there, and they have the same attitude. It's not like, oh man, like I got cut last week. Like Rex was persistent. He was always finding ways to work. He didn't allow circumstances to define how he approached each day. He always had a smile. I got a chance to meet his mother and his father, so we grew close just in terms of just respect for one another and for what we stand for. So I always put specialists in the same room as the quarterbacks.
Hey, man.
Real one, man. That's why we love you over here, bro.
Because it's only one of us.
Right.
There's only one of us out there, and it's all on us. When that ball leave y'all foot, it's all on y'all.
Yep.
When that ball leave our hand, it's all on us. So you have to have a unique mindset as specialists, because quarterbacks are specialists, and punters can be a quarterback best friend.
Yeah.
And when they get down to the crunch time, my field goal kicker got to hit when it counts.
We punters be the fourth down quarterbacks.
Yes,
that's
sir.
just how, you know what I'm saying? We fourth down quarterback.
You a real one. That
But
specialist don't never get no love.
You had a few trick plays up your sleeve, didn't you?
Well, 1 or 2, man. They might not have counted, but shit, they counted my book. They counted
threw the
my
flag
book.
on that boy.
But no, Rex, bro, as far as long snapping goes, bro, the best long snapper I've been with, and I've been with a lot of them.
Great
and
guy,
that boy got a little party trick he used to do back in college. He used to get girls taking shots out of his little check.
Hey, I asked him about that, and I told him. I was like, bro, I know you was on that table. I know you was on that table.
He was getting ate off of and stuff, man. Shout out Rex. I had to bring Rex up, bro, because we love Rex, and snappers don't usually get enough love, bro. But not when we're dealing with you, bro. That's the first one to give out flowers.
You
to
the
specialists.
first one, bro, and we respect you hella for that, bro.
Yeah. You know that.
Nobody be showing us love.
As a quarterback, bro, you know how the pieces all work together, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. In my career at Florida State, Roberto, he went dummy at Florida State. Man, so I was so grateful to have a great kicker my years there.
Yeah,
but he also did fuck it up for all the other kickers, because when he got to the NFL, he didn't do that good. So now they're not drafting kickers in the second round no more. But shout out him.
He did.
It's hard though. It's all mental for specialists, and I know it's a lot mental for quarterbacks too. But you guys obviously have to deal with a lot more physical. But our game, bro, it's 95% mental, bro.
It's all right here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's sports in general, man. Because when you think about it, and y'all know this by being in the UFL, the NFL, man, talent, you really don't separate yourself that far from talent. It's who can sustain the uncomfortable situations.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Are you able to execute when you're uncomfortable? Are you able to execute when you banged up?
Right.
Are you able to execute when the other environments around you is stressing you or pulling you to another level that you don't want to be at? Who can who can never change? That's the key. Who can never change? People say, "Oh, he rose to the occasion." Oh man, he didn't rise. Who stays the same?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the thick of the thin, I'm staying the same.
Can't get too high, can't get too low.
Who's consistent? Right. Yeah, 100%.
Speaking of mindset, bro, I feel like you got a lot of resiliency. Obviously, you bounce around a lot of teams. You in the free agency right now. What keeps you going, bro? What keeps you driving and keep putting one foot in front of the other? And just working every single day.
One of the most important things that I believe was my foundation of just me as an athlete in general is my faith, bro. My faith in God, knowing that His unique purpose for me and His calling is gonna outweigh any other thing that I might have planned for myself. In terms of my NFL career, bro, it has not gone away that I would have imagined, that I would have dreamed of, the way that I have visualized over and over in my mind. But man, the only thing that is consistent and never changing is God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else around me changed up. My team's been changing up. But the only thing that remains the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow is God and Jesus, man. So my foundation is rooted in that, which allows me to just go out there and have fun, which allows me just to go out there and love and cherish every opportunity that I get, because I know it can't be shaken. I'm wearing this shirt right now, unwavering faith.
Yes,
and that was a big thing that I talked about this year in one of my little interviews before the game. But that's so important. What is unwavering? It's unmoving, firm foundation. And faith is belief and hope of things that you have not seen, but have hope for. So it's certain levels of my game. I know it's certain levels of y'all game where y'all have dreams and aspirations that y'all haven't physically touched. But that faith and that hunger is what keeps you going after it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're never satisfied.
Right.
Does it ever mess with you mentally? Because I know you've been in different positions starting. Like you said, you was at 20 million. You went down to 800 and things like that. The adversity you face, does it ever mess with your mental? Does it ever make you want to move on? Does it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. It's been, but I think we all have to understand how to handle the uneasiness of lack. And what I mean by the uneasiness of lack is when things don't go the way that you planned them to go.
Yeah.
Like we all have this idea of what we want to do and what we want to accomplish, but we don't have the contingency plan when it don't go the way exactly how we plan. And I think dealing with that, it goes back to your faith. Like, what do you put your foundation in? Like, what do you stand for? Like, what do you really stand on? Is it family? Um, is it um, is it having a good time? Is it serving your teammates? Like all of us have these little pieces that we put our time, energy, and effort in, but what is our foundation? What is keeping us going, like pushing through those uneasy moments, bro?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like in terms of getting down, man, there's been times where I've been upset, bro. I feel like I think the biggest time as athletes, we have tough times when people question or devalue us. Like when we know what we capable of doing, but you got those outside sources or those people in those authoritative places that don't see the same thing that we see within ourselves. But I would ask the athlete, like, is their opinion more important than yours?
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's what you tell. Like I learned this saying from the great author and sports psychologist George Mumford. And it's like it's a brain freeze type of quote, and it goes like this: you are not what you think you are, but what you think you are. And I'm gonna say it again because it get deep. Like you are not what you think you are, but what you think you are. All of us have this. All of us have these preconceived notions of who.
That's on the next T-shirt. That one. That
you
gotta be
know
on the
what
next
you
You know
think
what I'm
T-shirt.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. We all have these preconceived notions, but about what we think that we are. But it's truly what are we thinking every single day? That is who we are.
Yeah.
You know, the actions that we are performing every single day is what we truly are.
Yeah.
So
That was a bar, boy.
Yeah, that boy got. I wondered, man, he got to have a T-shirt company over there.
Yeah,
Or,
bro.
and if he
you
don't,
gotta
he
be,
need to get
You gotta
one.
be whipping out them shirts,
Because
bro.
brother,
the t-shirts just swinging. Like we doing good with the unwavering
swinging.
faith t-shirt.
was flying off the
Like,
shelf.
I'm trying to get some coffee table, books. You know what I'm
Little
saying?
coasters and
Inspirational
shit.
quotes.
That's what. Jameis's best quotes, man. That's doing number one on Amazon, man.
Bro,
forget what AJ Brown reading on the sideline, man. I want Jameis's book, bro.
You always been this funny, bro? Because I feel like lately it's been coming out a lot more. You comfortable, like the media's highlighting them more. But here and there you've had your moments. But you always been this funny, bro, or just kind of...
Bro, I've always been invested. You know, and I think like that's the thing that like I get missed. Like people take some of my seriousness as funny because like I'm invested. Like I'm all in.
Yeah.
You know, and when I speak from the heart. When I speak, I'm always speaking like positivity in life.
You passionate, man.
So like people are like, man, this man gotta be joking. I'm like, man, I'm not joking. I ain't playing with you. Like
I
this is
ain't
what I live.
playing,
Like this is
well,
what I
I'm
believe
dead.
in, man. I'm trying to get you to believe in it. That's what I'm talking, and you not. You know.
I knew it, bro. I knew it. There was
Yeah.
no way he's trying to be like funny. He's just being himself, and people take it as...
Bro, you got to have
selfish
somebody in your ancestry that was a pastor, reverend, somebody. No, that's got to be in the
Something,
blood,
bro.
bro. And if not, you might be the first one to do it.
I do have a cousin that's a pastor.
Yeah.
There it is.
I do.
I don't think
Jameis
I
Winston
man.
Ministries, boy.
Yeah, coming to you soon, man. I'm telling you.
I go.
Man, you can't play about that ministry now. But just going back to my faith, I do believe that Jesus just didn't come here just to save our life. Like he came here to change lives,
Yeah.
brother. So when I am getting off this certain energy, like I'm not gonna just withhold my energy when I'm able to shine this light
Share.
and give life
Mm-hmm.
and give excellence and give vibrant feelings to other people, give great vibes to other people because I'm in a life changing business. I'm not just doing this for myself. You know what I'm saying? Of course I got mouths to feed, but y'all know when you are competing in something that you love, like it's bigger than you.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely bigger than you, man. So we got to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I love
for
it,
sure,
bro. I
for
love
sure.
it.
There's been a lot of viral moments of yours,
Yeah.
bro, over the years.
Yeah.
Do you have any like ones that stick out to you for any reason? Like you thought that were funny. You were like, man, I wish I had said something different. Like, is there any that stick out? There can't just be one. We need a couple from you.
Well, the biggest one is like I don't think people know the context of of the um, the EW speech. Because that
Give
was
us some
like,
context, Jameis. What was going on, man?
Yeah, that was a tough time. Like, man, I had like the grade 3 AC sprain, so I'm battling, and we playing against New Orleans Saints, and like this is the time in the NFC South where like these are the three quarterbacks. Matt Ryan, right? He a MVP. Cam Newton won the MVP my first year in the league. And Drew Brees is a perennial All-Pro.
Damn.
Right. So these are the quarterbacks that we compete against. And we playing with the Bucs. Like when you get drafted to a team, first overall pick, like typically you get drafted to a team that's not necessarily the best team
right. 100%.
in the NFL. So we're still in the process of developing a winning culture. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we go to New Orleans, man, and, you know, we've been banged up. We on like a little losing skid. My shoulder hurt. I got a grade 3 AC sprain, complete separation of my shoulder, bro. And I'm fighting through it, battling. And the whole week, man, I done prepared my offensive line like some W pancakes, man. Like we bought into eating a W. I done had some talks early in the season about eating about eating alphabet soup, but you know, throwing away all the other letters, but eating the W's on. You know? So bro, it's like a build up of getting into this, and we won that game. We won the alphabet soup game. But we get to the Saints, man. And the Saints is like a home game. This is my first NFL victory ever at the Saints. So we back in the dome. So I'm confident. Matchup against Drew Brees, even with the bum shoulder. I get in there, man. I was like, man, I'm going to go with the eat the W again because it worked. Like, shoot, like, we're going to go with it. Like, we need to eat the W. It's required that we get this W. I'm going to throw it up. Whatever. The biggest thing was when I threw it up, I should have never put it in my mouth. And like, and when I think about it,
I think that's where you lost a lot of people.
I definitely shouldn't have tried to dap up Deshaun
right after.
Like it was to put it in the mouth and then the dap. It was the immediate exchange. Like it just came. You just got spit on your hand and you trying to dap people up.
And that was pre-COVID too. You feel me? So like, bro, there you are just providing us with entertainment, and we are appreciative of it. I have a burning question, bro. What did that trainer tell you back 5 years ago?
You ever remember that out?
With the who?
The trainer. Remember your trainer?
Oh no, he said pressures for the unprepared. You talking about my trainer? Hey, he said be prepared.
Yeah. There we go. So what did he actually say?
My trainer told me, what he said?
My trainer said pressures for the unprepared.
Pressures for the unprepared. There we go. Which is basically just saying he said be prepared. I got you. You was paraphrasing.
He said be prepared. Like that was the thing.
I love it, bro. I think people just watch you, bro, and it's like you see almost like a big kid just living out his dream.
Having fun, bro.
Just being so happy that you get to wake up every single day and play this game of football that you've been playing your entire life. And how old are you now, Jameis?
I'm 31.
Still at the age of 31, waking up every day, being able to do. I feel the same, even though I could relate to you a lot earlier when you said your career hasn't gone how you wanted it to go. I'm the same way. I just turned 34 on Monday. And even still to be playing, even though it's the UFL and not the NFL, bro, I got an 11-year-old son. But I see people like you, bro, and you keep people like me going too, bro. It's like, man, if he can, because I'm not going to lie, bro, there's days I'm like, it's hard to give that energy, you know? And I'm kind of thinking maybe this isn't what I should be doing anymore. But then I see you, and I'm like, man, let me snap out of that, bro, because I know the day's going to come where I will not be able to do this. And so I'm gonna save it for those days to where I don't do it, because man, if I'm able and I'm physically able to do it, I'm gonna get up and do it. Because we are living dreams right now.
Yeah.
Brad,
so thank you,
man,
bro.
listen.
Thank you for me and for everyone else that like, man, I don't know if I want to keep doing this, because bro, you see just a little clip of him being excited to play in the snow, and I'm like,
that was my favorite clip.
You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate you.
We appreciate what you do for us, bro.
That was my favorite
Brad,
clip.
You know what
bro.
I appreciate, bro? Like Brad, like you probably have the best Australian Southern Baton Rouge accent that I've ever heard in my life. Man.
God!
Like you go from talking like Theo Von to the crocodile hunter.
He be switching back and forth.
Like, and it's really impressive, man. Like,
Everyone
I
thinks I'm
cannot
doing it on
wait.
purpose, bro. I'm not. You've been to Baton Rouge. I've been in Baton Rouge for 15 years, bro. Odell was my best friend down there, so, I done been to some places maybe I shouldn't have gone to, but
No, it was required. You was supposed to.
it was required for the
You had to go all the way there.
It was required for the character building. But yeah, man, no, I love Baton Rouge, and I tell everybody, bro, I'm so lucky that I moved to Louisiana of all places, just because that's become home for me, man, and it's such a great place. So
you've been to a bunch of places, man. What's been your favorite place that you played at, bro? Your favorite city?
Man, New Orleans has definitely been the most warming place in terms of like family, community, and comfortability. Because my wife, her daddy side of the family from out here, so we got family and stuff out here. So just her being comfortable, us being able to move around in the city was amazing. But every place I've been at been like nice, bro. Like Tampa, obviously you
Tampa
have
dope.
a different culture. Like we stay more in the country, but you got the beach just 35 minutes away. It's a relatively new city, so it's popping just with new young life. And it's a big tech community. During COVID, like it was even crazier because the year they won the Super Bowl, like they had the Toronto Raptors there. So like the Raptors were staying in the hotels in the city. We had a basketball team. The Tampa Bay Lightning was electric at the same time. So it gives you this a different life view. In Cleveland, bro, like it was just that gritty, grateful place. Like honestly, bro, like Cleveland, the 90 days in Cleveland, like literally from from July to the beginning of not from what July, August. From August, the end of August to the beginning of November, dog, man, it was beautiful.
yeah,
I mean, weather was gorgeous. Like Alabama, we have, spring, uh, fall, summer, winter. Like we have seasons. But in New Orleans and Tampa, I kind of got away from that. Even in Tallahassee, like we have seasons. But in Tampa, it was new because I felt like we was like in California or something. Like it was the same weather all year
good,
round,
hot
which
weather.
was beautiful.
You get the rain
It
a
was
little
the
bit.
same.
But
What'd you say?
you get the rain a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, you get the like literally in the spring, it's gonna rain at the same time every single day for 3 hours, and then stop, and you won't know that it didn't rain throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? So, and New Orleans was similar in terms of like the weather, but Cleveland was nice, man. It was good to like to be in a new city because this was my first time being out of the South. Tampa's technically not the South, like it's Florida, probably a different country, but
Yeah, not for real.
New Orleans is South. It's the deep South, So
Yeah.
like, I embraced that. But Cleveland, like being up there in the Midwest, man, it was just different. It was a different vibe. But being in the city that LeBron, made really relevant in terms of like the sports world outside of the pre-Jim Brown days and Bernie Kosar days of the Browns. It was fun, man. It was fun to be in a city like that, a gritty city. So I was able to stand behind that, man, and put on.
Yeah.
bro. That I tell everyone because my first team was the Steelers, and then I was lucky enough in 2023 to play 2 games back there when their punter got hurt. That AFC North, bro, is a little different, man.
It's real.
How was that? And I seen you on the Hard Knocks. What was the experience of like Hard Knocks coming in, filming and stuff like that? Kind of give us a little behind the scenes of how that was, and then also just talk about the AFC
Hard
North.
Knocks, like training camp, and that was fun. You get to showcase, where you from, and like just little details about you. And I really got a lot of respect for like those like the production people with Hard Knocks in a film because a lot of people don't get to see the person side of us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with other sports, baseball, basketball, like you get to see people's side out of them. Because one, you get to see their face.
You don't got a helmet on,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the time. But with us, we got the helmet on. And a lot of people don't understand the intrinsicies of our meetings and what we do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hoopers are always going to be hooping. Whether they if practice they hooping, they do run drills and stuff like that. But they don't have enough practice hours out the day. They practice this before their game because they playing so many games. Baseball, man, you practicing your skill all the time because you're always playing. Like football, like we have to put in a plan. We have to execute that plan. And all of us got to be on the same page, or we're gonna get our butt beat.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think when you got like Hard Knocks, when they encompass all that thing and they bring life to that, I think it's amazing for us, man. Like just for fans to see like the day in and day out of what a football player goes through in the facility, and they add that human element of getting some clips outside of the facility just to show like, hey man, they do have lives too.
Yeah. I loved it. That was, I think, the one towards the end of the season where they were focused on the AFC North. Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones they did, bro. I love Coach Tomlin.
So that's the first time they did that.
Yeah.
That's the first time they did like an in-season Hard Knocks. And what better division to do? Like, if you think about AFC North, you got Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Like, you think about like hard-nosed football.
That's it.
Boy.
You know, and that's what it is.
Thing about me, boy, I can't play in that snow, boy.
You ain't got no choice up there, my boy. You ain't got no choice. Nobody got to roof up there.
You don't know, dog. Like, and Brad, like, he been to Pittsburgh. Bro, I really believe that it is colder in the South when it gets cold than it is when it gets
No, I
up
agree
north,
with
bro.
you. I agree with you. And I don't know if it's just because it's like you're like, I don't know what it is, but I agree with you. I felt that last week in Louisiana. I was like, man, it only says 32.
Man, y'all niggas just got 10 inches of snow. Of course it's cold.
Yeah, but it felt colder, bro.
Yeah, it feel way colder down.
I
think, like, scientifically, I think it got something to do with the humidity.
Yeah.
The humidity just grab you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But up north, like in the Midwest, it's not that much humidity up there. And plus, like, here, down south, like, it'll be 70.
Yeah.
And then the next day, 40, you're like, oh my goodness.
The change is drastic.
But up north, up north, like, you walk outside, like, oh, it's about to be cold.
Yeah,
like,
you
so
already know.
The expectation is different.
You already know.
I think our bodies is used to 70, like you said down there. So when it get to like 50, even we're like, ooh, and then that 30 come out.
It'd be different for a specialist, though, because we got to sit on the sidelines the whole game, be freezing up cold, try to stay warm, and then go in there for that one play, one action, and then sit on the sidelines. And y'all get to move around, y'all get to run. Some of y'all don't be wearing sleeves and stuff, so it feels a little different.
Yeah, that we always say that's the hardest thing.
It's whatever. Like I said, it's whatever you think, dog. Because I play with Brad. You know Thomas Morstead, and you know he be doing a whole workout on the sideline.
Oh yeah.
During the game.
Yeah,
like he stay ready, dog. Hey, he bring his little handy dandy bag.
Yeah,
it look like a bowling ball bag, but all type of bands and stuff in there.
Yeah, that's why he's been in the league that long.
During the game.
But he's right that you got to staying warm just for that one rep, right? Because you might feel that too, like the offense hadn't been on the field, and then like you get out there and you might not feel like into it until like the third or fourth play of that drive. Well, we ain't got that luxury. We get one play, boom, go sit down for 15 minutes.
Right.
So like you said, Morstead's one of the greatest. He'll probably be in the Hall of Fame for punting.
For sure.
But yeah, you got to just stay ready on that sideline. 3 hours, you may be called to kick 3 or 4 times, you know.
If that.
So, yeah, if that.
Hey, bro, talk to us about some of your favorite memories this season, man. I feel like you've had a lot of things come up, especially watching the Hard Knocks. We got a little more access to you. Talk about the lows, the highs, some of your favorite moments, some of your least favorites.
Well, some of my greatest moments, man, is always training camp, building with the team and just getting to know the guys, bro. Like, one thing that really had that I feel like God granted me a gift is I was able to be in the quarterback room with Deshaun Watson, Tyler Huntley, Dorian Thomas-Robinson, and myself during training camp. And that was the first all African-American quarterback room that I ever been a part of. So being a veteran in that room, bro, it just gave me that moment of like, man, it made me instantly think about like the greats like Doug Williams, Warren Moon, Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, all the people that Randall Cunningham, all the people that paved the way for us to be in this position now. And now you see Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl. Like, it just epitomized the year for me to start off in a room with all African American quarterbacks, and for 2 African American quarterbacks to be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Just from a football standpoint, being from the Deep South, bro, like that was so warming to me, and that was one of the highlights of my year from a personal standpoint. Obviously, the Snow game, man. The Snow game was legendary, man. I've always wanted to have that NFL Films moment, man. Mike Tomlin is one of the most respected, one of the most inspiring coaches that I've ever witnessed in my life. So being able to play against Pittsburgh twice a year, getting a chance to compete against him twice a year was amazing for me in terms of just like the things that I dreamed of being an NFL athlete. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to play against the Pittsburgh Steelers and play against Mike Tomlin, or really be coached by Mike Tomlin. So that was beautiful. Some of the lows, man. Some of the lows is just continuing to get better at taking care of the football, man. Like, man, I know I can go out there and throw for 500 yards on any given day, man. But continue to stress the importance of it's not a statistical game. It's a game about winning and losing.
Right.
And when I put the ball in harm's way, that leads to more losing than it does winning. So finding a way to strategically eliminate that from my quarterback play and focusing on ways that I can win, that we can win games, detailed ways that we can win football games is the biggest thing. Because that's the thing, like, man, like I'm extremely grateful for every day, but bro, like, don't nobody like going 3-14. Like,
Right.
that's
Yeah,
like
hell
something
no.
like that'll drive you crazy more than
Hell no.
anything else. And I know people is like, oh, people go through worse, and I'm like, man, it don't get no worse than that when it's your job to play football and to compete, and you enjoy competing, and you're not gonna go out there and lackadaisically go about your day and the work that you put in and day out, and you win 3 games, man. Like, that's just
Well, it's hard. And then
that's heartbreaking, heart-wrenching.
we seen the news this morning about Myles Garrett, and it's kind of speaking to what
That's true,
of what you're saying now. It's like, man, dudes have put in everything
Hours
their
getting
whole
hit,
life, to
everything,
get to this, and it's a situation to where I ain't got no love for Cleveland, or I've never been a Cleveland fan, but you feel for like both parties that it's not working out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, because you can tell he wants to be there, that he loves the place, but for whatever reason, it's just not working out, and it's best for his career that he go elsewhere to try and win. I feel like it's a little sad for both parties. What was kind of your takeaway on that?
Yeah, the biggest thing with that, man, is just like no one can be in Miles's shoes.
Right.
Man, he's one of the greatest players to ever play, one of the greatest defensive players to ever play this game, if not one of the greatest players to play the game. So man, I feel for him and his experience with being with the Browns and his NFL experience at all, man. I do believe that what Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski bring in terms of foundation, like, I think Andrew's a great GM, excellent. I think we have an excellent roster. I believe that Kevin Stefanski is a phenomenal head coach. I just feel like, man, we gotta get out that funk, man. You think about like the Red Sox in the early 2000s, like they had to get that one win to get over that hump, man, of them not winning, obviously. But the Red Sox actually won, like they won pennants, but they couldn't win the World Series,
Right.
And I think that is with Cleveland, man. Like, I think Miles is a generational talent, but he's getting to the point where he don't want to do it by himself.
Yeah.
And as a defensive end, like, you really can't do it by yourself.
Hell no.
You need a lot of other pieces to help. So I think he and the Cleveland Browns will be able to work something out, and if they don't, I know he's gonna go and serve another team and dominate, man.
Yeah.
But I just want to before I speak on it like into detail, I want to listen to Miles and just give him the piece to say what he wants to say, and just support him
Yeah.
for the person that he is and the athlete that he is, man. Because it is challenging, man, when you give so much to a game that doesn't seem to show like it's giving you some love back.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, bro? You figuring out where you're heading to next? What's
Where
your
we
hopes
going,
for the
man?
future?
I gotta put in the order for the jersey, bro. What we doing?
Yeah.
Man, so NFL offseason don't start till after the calendar year is over, and that's like in March. But man, I'm looking for an opportunity to go somewhere and start, bro, or to help just lead the team to
Yes,
winning
sir.
games, bro. Like, I've been in this league so much, I done seen everything up under the sun, man, that I know I can go out there and lead a team to victories, and that's what my focus is on. It don't matter where it is. Like, it's to the point where in my career, it's like it doesn't matter where it's at. It's just is the opportunity present itself,
Yeah.
and what can I do to serve?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I'm going into every opportunity.
What's the free agency thing like, man? Like, what goes on behind the scenes? What's it like on your mental? What's some of the processes? A lot of us don't get to see that. We just see news on Twitter. Jameis Winston went here. You feel
breaking
me?
news, yeah. It's a lengthy process, bro. It's constant communication with teams and your agent, and we talked earlier about the importance of value. Now you really see how teams really look at you. Like, they probably think you worth this much. You like, man, nah, man, I'm worth this much. And they be like, well, let's look at this. Let's come up with another number. And then you're also trying to get leverage. You're trying to talk to one team to get you leverage on the other team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a game of bidding wars. We just like, hey, like I like this. I like this offensive coordinator better than I like this offensive coordinator. So it's a lot of strategic that goes into, but ultimately they have to make the decision to pursue you.
Yeah.
And you have to come to realization that, like, okay, if they're pursuing me and this is not the team that I might want to go to, where's the good at in every situation? And not just look at it like, oh man, they want me, but I wanted to go over here. So obviously you're gonna tell your agent, like, hey man, I really want to go over there. But if where you want to go don't want you, now you just like scratching your head. You're like, man, shit, I might as well go over here. And that's just the business side process to it, where you talking to coaches, talking to GMs, trying to fill out like do they have a vision for you. But the tough part, man, is like having to ship all your stuff to one place and not knowing if you can get, am I gonna buy, am I gonna rent, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here.
And it's different. You got a whole family too, bro. It's not like you just you feel me, moving
I don't know,
around on your own.
luckily my boys are young now, so like taking them out of school, it doesn't really affect them as much as I think it does. At least it isn't showing up as it's affecting them. But you don't know, man. A lot of people go through a lot, especially with the movement, man. Because you're just like, man, I got to move here. You living in a suitcase, and you got to hold practice the next day. Especially when it's movement within the season.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most challenging thing. That's what people look at free agency. Oh, it's the off season. But free agency is going on, and people are getting signed and cut throughout the season, man. You might be playing for the LA Rams, and then you get cut, man. You get shipped to go play for the Washington Commanders. You going all the way across the world.
Yep.
And got to go play.
Man. At what point in your career did you kind of get hip to the business of it? Because you mentioned, it's a business, you feel me? You've been through the free agency. You've dealt with a lot of teams, agent, GM, and all that. At what age and what moment were you like, oh, damn, this is a business. I got to take care of myself. I got to make sure I'm doing the right things.
Man, seeing how teams view you when you are playing with injuries, because I'm a guy, I don't want to come out, but when I had hurt my shoulder, and I saw how, like, man, no matter how I may feel with my shoulder, it's required for me to go out there and still put on the best performance, despite what I'm going through.
Yep.
Like, man, I got a grade 3 AC sprain, and I'm still held. You still held to that caliber. You step in between those lines, you held to that caliber of performing like the first round pick that you are.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? And I kind of got a gist of that when I'm just like, man, y'all know I'm playing with my hurt shoulder, but
care.
Like we not trying to get the best doctors in here. Like I'm just going through the course of the week of regular treatment and everything, and then y'all know I can't throw the ball like over 50 yards, and we still calling shots and stuff like that. Just
First
like,
play
man, like what are we
deep ball?
what are we doing? And it's just like, hey man, like, you out there, so let's play.
Yeah.
We're gonna shoot you up. Like, you say you love it. Let's see how much you love it. Like, okay, I love it. But we playing for the love, but you don't see the side like, you love it. But game 7 through 13, you playing with a bum hamstring and you give up 4 touchdowns. They gonna judge you off you giving them 4 touchdowns. I don't care what your hamstring look like.
Man,
or what your shoulder look like.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter. Once you step on that gridiron, man, like you got to play to the caliber of playing. And that's what I understand. Like, the show goes on despite injuries, despite circumstances. It doesn't matter. So the ability to have the toughness, the accountability is so important. And you got to understand, like, you got to live with what you put out there.
Yep.
Even if you hurt. Like, no one cares but you at that given moment.
Right. And kind of like you said earlier about being a specialist, like, I learned from Coach Tomlin early, stay out of that fucking training room. And especially me, bro, I ain't got no backup. So if I come out limping, now I know how the business works. Like, now the GM's looking, okay, do we need to bring a punter in? Because he may not be able to go this week. So it's like, bro, I'm only going in the training room if fucking bone is coming out the skin.
Bone coming out your body.
I need this. Hey, man, I want to talk Super Bowl with you, bro. What's some predictions from Jameis Winston? Who we think?
Man, it's a win-win for me.
Nah. You got to pick somebody.
I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna give you my point of view.
Okay.
But it's a win-win for me. First and foremost, I mean, Patrick Mahomes. He the best player in the league. Like, he found a way.
He better than
to win
Saquon?
day in, day out.
Come on, man.
Better than Saquon?
He better than Saquon?
Well, I mean, okay. I'm gonna ask you this.
Ask him.
Are you better than Rex?
Oh,
You goddamn right, I'm better than Rex. No,
Okay.
No, it makes sense though. It's like comparing
apples and oranges.
yeah.
Apples and oranges. Yeah,
It's different. People add different value to different situations, right?
Yeah.
I believe Saquon is reaping the benefit of having Jalen, of having an offensive line that averages 6'7". You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
how.
I'm happy that he's getting what he deserves. I do believe he's having an electric year. But in terms of day in and day out, Patrick Mahomes is showing up and he finds ways to win football games. And I think that's what Jalen does as well. He finds ways to win football games. And one thing the NFL messed up, man, when they let Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry be on the same team.
Oh, boy.
And when they let Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley be on the same team. Like that is a match. That is a
combo.
picture perfect.
Really,
combo.
the Giants are to blame for the Saquon Jalen Hurts one. That's who the Giants is to blame, not the NFL. Giants could be sitting over there.
You blaming. You don't do that to these people.
Man,
we got lives.
That is,
you know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Like both of them on the same team. Oh my. Okay, let me get back to the prediction. Prediction, man. I'm an Eagles fan, so obviously I want the Eagles to win. But if I was a betting man, it'll be tough for me to bet against Patrick Mahomes, man, and what he and Andy Reid have been doing in this league since they started working together. But I'm a root for my team, the Philadelphia Eagles, but I'm also going to be cheering for Patrick
Mahomes,
and the Kansas City Chiefs, because what inspired me to be an Eagles fan was Andy Reid.
Right.
And Andy Reid is with the Chiefs. So, that's why I said it's a win-win for me, man. I know it's going to be a good game. One of the biggest matchups I think is going to be is seeing how the Eagles defense can match up with Travis Kelce, man, because they play a match zone defense where they all basically it's man, but they have eyes on the quarterbacks. So when you play a defense where you're matching Travis Kelce, man, you're taking the space away from him to get open and find those lanes that him and Patrick just are 100% on just finding completions. But you also get in trouble because who on the Eagles can match up man to man with Travis Kelce. I don't know. You're not gonna take Darius Slay off a D-Hop to go cover Travis Kelce.
It might gotta be our young boy Cooper DeJean, man. Young Cooper DeJean gonna have to hold it down, bro.
The great white hope of Cooper DeJean out there against Travis Kelce. It's going to be the worst rookie matchup that you would ever imagine.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Cooper DeJean, I'm proud of him. I believe him and Reed Breakup, they need to keep wearing they T-shirts, man, because they saying it all.
Exciting whites.
You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. They Adam Archuleta, Chris Conte, John Lynch combination. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. But I don't know any DB on that team, and one of my boys, Chauncey, CD Deuce, he over there. He from Cocoa Beach, D. But I know he can cover. I know he a baller. But playing man to man with Travis Kelce all game, man, it's gonna be tough for anybody.
They call that boy Killer for a reason, man.
Killer Trav, man.
Killer Trav.
Boy, them bagged Taylor Swift. Stop playing with him, bro. He the man. Hey, man, we want to put you on the spot a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a scenario. You have to give me the best motivational speech. So
you're the king of speeches, bro.
Gather yourself, get yourself in character. This scenario for me, completely hypothetical, by the way. It's not true at all.
Not
right?
at all.
Yeah.
But I've been left on red for the third time for this girl I've been DMing on Instagram. And I'm about to just give up on love altogether, bro.
Yeah. First of all, brother, it's not about you getting left on red. It's about the fact that she got her read receipts on and she read your message and then respond. Brother, I encourage you to take your read receipts off and focus on what your heart truly desires. That love might not be for you if you got your read receipts on and she got her read receipts on. Either you in trouble or you got some work to do, brother.
Right.
All right, but at the end of the day, it's love. Love is unconditional.
Talk to him.
If you wanna continue this love thing, you gotta be willing to fight for what you want. You gotta be willing to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations. I know she read your message at 1:32.
Yeah.
And you text her at 12:38.
Yeah.
So that's an hour response. So she gotta care.
Yeah.
But if she don't respond to you in the next 5 days, man, I just make sure that
hang them cleats
you
up.
pull your heart out to her, man.
Yeah.
And keep it pimping.
I got
Keep
you.
it pimping,
my man.
boy.
I appreciate that, my boy.
Hey,
I'm
bro.
ready to get back in the game, man. I'm ready to get back in the game.
You
man.
the king of speeches, bro. What makes a good speech? What kind of inspires you? Where does these keys come from, bro?
Well, what makes a good speech is like, can they relate? Right. And that's one thing that I always try to do. Like, man, are y'all gonna be able to relate to what I'm saying? The next thing is like, are you passionate about it? Like how you delivering the message. If you delivering the message and you don't have no belief in what you're saying, ain't nobody gonna believe you.
You gonna
You
know.
can deliver a message and if you believe, you can have no idea what you're talking about. Like I was with this read receipts. And you believe, like, oh, you know what?
I believe it.
Give it one more chance.
I
You know
was
what I'm saying?
too.
So it's credibility and dependability and accountability.
Oh man, yeah, he
The GOAT, bro.
The GOAT, bro.
The GOAT. We appreciate you, bro. You
Man,
the man.
I got a question for you, D, man.
It's
Like
good.
what have you used as your motivation? Obviously, with you standing up for yourself against the NIL monsters in the NCAA, and choosing you. Like what gave you the peace to choose you over one of your dreams?
Man, I think it was really my situation, man, because I was born in Costa Rica, third world country. I'm not even supposed to be in America, bro, but by the grace of God, I was brought here. My parents worked hard. They gave up a lot of things they had going on back home to bring me to this country and give me a better life. So the fact that I had the opportunities to do what I had to, got to college on a scholarship, ain't nobody in my family, my whole lineage generation ever had a scholarship at anything. The fact that I'm able to chase football, the fact that I was able to build this community and audience on YouTube with people that's inspired by me, people that send me DMs saying, man, I love what you're doing. I want to be just like you. It just kept me going, bro, because there's no better feeling than that, bro. Inspiring little kids. I was just coaching some kids last weekend, man, just talking to them and just seeing their faces light up and knowing that they have a whole life future ahead of them. And this little moment could change a lot for them in the future, whether good or bad, hopefully good. It just feels amazing, bro. And I just know if I have that type of opportunity, that type of power, I want to use it for good. So the NIL thing for real was interesting because
this really the first NIL guy right here. He really started it, bro.
Yeah.
Telling you.
I didn't really know what was going to come about it. I just made a decision out of passion, out of love, out of what I felt like was the right thing. And it was rocky at first, but it ended up working out for me. So, it was just listening to your gut, listening to your heart, and doing what you think is best and sticking to it. Like you said, believing in yourself. If I didn't believe, then I would have fell off or things wouldn't have worked out for me. So believing, getting up every single day, working for them dreams and them goals, and just not giving up. That kind of kept me driving.
Well, no, bro, that's inspiring, man. And obviously, you could tell that you're a believer in what you say because you do it every single
Yes,
day.
sir. Yes, sir.
And we cannot hold success for ourselves. Success is for everybody
Yes,
else.
sir. It's
So
enough
man,
to go
keep
around,
on shining your
man.
light, man. Both of y'all keep on inspiring y'all community, y'all YouTube community, and all these specialists out there in the world.
Yes,
If they
sir.
not watching this podcast,
Yes,
like
sir.
y'all know that y'all and Pat McAfee gotta be the top two specialist podcasts in the world, man. So it's gonna be an uproar of new specialists.
I know.
You know
Bro,
what
we
I'm
got to get you to the because you recently employed by Fox, is it? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
And Fox do
Yeah.
a lot of the UFL, man. We'd
Come
love
out to
for
a
you to come
game,
down
yeah.
to a game, bro. And then if you can obviously work at the same time, two birds, one stone. But we got to get Jameis down to San Antonio, bro.
For real.
And that's your UFL team, by the way. If anyone
You a
asks, you're
Brahma
San
now, bro.
Antonio Brahma.
Well, no, man, I'm not.
Damn.
You know,
Hold on.
Huh?
The Birmingham, man, the style.
Man, they beat us
man,
in the
like,
damn championship too.
They
Hold
did.
on.
I know, yeah, and I do apologize,
What?
but I'm just from the city, and we got to back the city, man.
I get
But I love
it.
y'all.
I
love
get it.
y'all. I respect
Ain't you
y'all.
from
I'm grateful
Bessemer?
for
You
y'all.
ain't even from Birmingham.
But Bessemer like
Look.
it's right outside of
I
Birmingham.
got him.
Close to San
It's right
Antonio
outside.
too,
Close
man.
enough. Hey, man.
Y'all
nah,
ain't
it's-
from San
it's-
Antonio. You from Australia, and you from Costa Rica, and you claiming San Antonio. What are you talking about?
Oh, man.
That's one place that you probably should claim.
That's true.
Oh, just-
Nah, I love San Antonio. Me, I love it for the
Nah, it's
reasons
smooth.
Chuck hates him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hey, bro, I see you've
I
been
feel you,
blowing
bro.
up,
Thank you.
bro. You've been doing the brand deals. You've been doing all type of stuff. How you embracing the new social media, the brand deals, you begin sponsorships, man. What's that life been like for you?
It's like developing new relationships with teammates,
Mm-hmm.
bro. And when you see it from that business side, like when these brands allow you to be collaborative with them, and
That's the
they
biggest
view
thing.
you as one of them, that is the key. You know, they don't just view you as like you're a talent and we're over here. But these opportunities that I've been got, one of my best friends, Joe Hernandez, Just Win, man, we make sure that we are collaborative with these brands that we're working with, and that just makes the process so much. It makes me more passionate because it's like we're doing this together. Like we involved in it. You just not telling me, hey,
Say
go
this.
do this.
Yeah.
And I do it. You
know?
I need a little explanation or just clarification on one of the brand deals you got. It says the crab legs are free. Are they free for real, or you? Because we know how you be going with like free crab legs. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get in no trouble.
Crab legs have always been free for me. But
that's what I'm saying. They free for everybody else.
You know, they free if you spend $250. Well, what's a fish market?
Because I just didn't know, because I know free for you, free for me might be a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guarantee you spend $250 or more on Fulton Fish Market, the crab legs are on me.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
Okay, and we got Alaskan king crab legs.
Ooh. None of that middle of the mall crab legs. She got them ones from Alaska.
Not at all.
Come on.
You think you got a future in like the analysis and stuff, being on TV while the games are on, calling the games and stuff? I think you do amazing, bro. You'd kill it.
You know, I would love to be able to impact the game from that avenue, just being able to share my knowledge of the game and to be able to create a vision for the fan experience.
Oh yeah.
I think that would be unique. But it'll be another thing that I go into that I'm ready to prepare for and ready to dominate, bro. So any way that I can add value to anybody or to any company, I'm gonna do it, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nah, it's been a blessing.
I'm like y'all, man. I want to help people, right? And if I get to serve in a capacity of doing what I love doing, like that's just a plus.
Yeah. Man, I was a fan of you before this. I'm an even bigger fan now, brother.
Of course.
The energy.
I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you giving us the time. We know you're a busy man. And I'm gonna be down. We're both gonna be down in New Orleans this week, man. If I bump into you, I'm gonna give you a big hug. Don't mind the big Australian dude hugging on you.
I'm gonna give you a hug, but I'm not doing no kicking contest.
Nah.
Y'all give me a hug and y'all keep it pushing.
We gonna let you live, bro. We gonna let you live. You ain't never been no backup holder? Usually the quarterbacks be holders.
Yeah, I had to learn how to hold, but I never had the opportunity to get out there.
Okay, so let me tell you what that means. You wasn't really good at it.
That boy wasn't good at it.
It's so good, though. It ain't for
Can't hold.
Or I was too valuable to hold.
There you go, man. Perspective, bro. Perspective, bro. It's all about how you look at it.
What it was, you aren't what you think you are.
Yeah. You aren't what you think you are.
You are what you think.
You are not what you think you are, but what you think
you are. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. There it is.
Hey, bro, we got to do something in Alabama. We got to do something together in Alabama, man, for the community, bro.
You said what?
We got to do something in Alabama for the community, bro.
I would love that, man. Like every year I have a leadership summit, man. Last year, Inky Johnson graced us with his presence, man. What we have 3 to 4 different high schools from the Birmingham area come to my high school, and we just speak life into them, man. And then we have a camp after.
That's amazing.
So I would love to connect, man. I see what you're doing for the kids, man. Let's do it. Let's bring some exposure to the Birmingham area.
Do a little punt pass kick camp, man.
No,
punt pass kick. Come on.
We're gonna do the one-on-ones, bro.
We got a good kicking coach in Birmingham, actually.
Do you know his name by any chance?
I don't know his name, but let me see. Who
probably Mike McGabe, I feel like.
I don't know. I don't know his name. I know Roberto and his brother trained there. Who else? Blake Gillikin. He trained there.
They probably with one-on-one kicking, bro.
Who?
I know a coach.
Coles?
One-on-one kicking.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bunch of different little kicking companies and guys and stuff, so
yeah.
But let's tap in, bro. It's a blessing to have you, bro. It's always good energy. I love just your energy, your vibe, all the words of wisdom, man. We love seeing your journey and how everything's going for you, bro. God bless, man, and I appreciate you jumping on with us, man.
Same here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all take it easy. Y'all keep on inspiring and impacting, dog.
Yes,
That's it, man. Good luck with everything you got to do this weekend in New Orleans, brother.
That boy gonna be busy. Made that bread,
All
though.
right, brother. No, we're going to be busy together. We're going to make some shape.
Hey, man, thank you so much to Jameis for joining for our Super Bowl special. Kicking It is back next Thursday. Make sure y'all watch and subscribe on the Kicking It YouTube channel, Kicking It with Deestroying. Hit that bell for the notifications and listen and subscribe wherever y'all get y'all podcasts at. Drop us a little 5-star review.
Need it.
We need those every week. The more you put in, the more we going to win. So we appreciate it. We presented by Sleeper, and we're produced by Rain Delay Media. We're going to see y'all next week for the Super Bowl. We got a real special one for you, man. Tune in. We out of there.
Yep.